intervention that the Mr. President is bringing, that please the general public, we should call the DG to order. If the people of this country started rolling themselves on the street, this is a factory that has almost about 10,000 people employed, direct employment. If you talk of the general employment, there are almost about millions of them. And these are the people now today you allow them to roam in the street. It was what gingered SARS was only brutality of the police. How much more you deprive people that could not feed any square meal a day, but deprive them opportunity. We urged the DG, we told them with the chairman, bring this, suspend it for now, give them a soft landing. After then, he said no, it's not his fault, it's the fault of the minister, that he have referred the minister, he's waiting for the minister to give the lift. And when you call the minister refused to answer call and refused to attend. We are not disturbing, but we are talking because we are representing the masses. And we are urging the public to look into it, that these factories that are being closed for so many months are really eating on Nigerians. They imported so many raw materials, and those raw materials today are waste, billions of naira. I will urge all the press to go all this factory and do an investigative journalism and find out what we are saying, because we are representing the masses. And the next one I want to add, can DG show us any child that has been affected or this alcoholic? In each of the schools, they have a guidance and counseling. They have a regulative body in each of the primary school and secondary school. Where? When? But the information reaching us is that she have an interest with multi-international company to crash down Nigerian manufacturers. He want to bring Western manufacturers to take over Nigerian production. That is the problem. He had an agreement with Americans that he want to bring in for Nigerian factory to go down, and that is why he insists on lifting the ban. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Chair of this committee, distinguished and eminent distinguished member of the committee that is here, others that are not here. It is in our, ladies and gentlemen of the press, it is in our character that the press conference of this matter will give room for one or two questions, if they are, for more clarifications. If they are not, we clear the name of the chairman to call it a close. But let me give 2 minutes with the permission of the chairman, if you allow, for if there is any question for more clarification.
I just want to get a clearance. The other alleged that the woman has a link with an American company to come and take over. Please, with due respect, do you have any evidence to that?
If you watch, Nigerian Brewery made advert, Google it, that is due to the recent production and manufacture by Nigerian manufacturers that made them start recording loss. And that is the clear evidence. I said Google it, and they are the one behind this. If now you are in charge, after giving your child a uniform, and when the uniform of your child tore, what you do, you call a tailor to stitch it. But what you decided to do to naked your child, you have registered in the school, to naked him in the public. You now give approval for all these manufacturers to procure equipment. You gave them approval to produce. You gave them approval to manufacture. And you came back now to shut down that after they have invested billions. It's not a threat to our national security. If those people are employed there go by the street to take a gun, can this country contain us? So that is the aspect we are looking at. He should do his work diligently. This is not the right time to play such band. We are not against the regulation.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's check.
Good afternoon.
Your media house.
Okay, my name is Gil. I report for the Vanguard newspapers. The committee had before now called on Nafdac to be open. And Nafdac has insisted. Apart from the call the committee has made, what other efforts committee also reached out to the Ministry of Health. What other effort has the committee taken to address this? And if the agency insists, what further action will the committee take?
The investigation, because he came up as a motion and it was mandated the committee on Nafdac to look into it. The committee invited the DG, the Minister of Health. On that day, the resolution is that they have to suspend the ban pending the investigation of the committee. After then, the committee made the report and submitted to the House. The House had the resolution and passed it became the resolution of the House. And it was transmitted and communicated to the Minister of Health, to the DG of Nafdac by the clerk of the House. And it's now as a resolution of the House. It's no more in the committee. So, after then, they now took on their knees. The minister traveled to abroad. The DG traveled to America because he's not a Nigerian. He always comes to work from America. And our chairman have been doing every effort to reach them. Communication from the clerk to all those areas. On need why this, even there is a delegation from labor leaders and others, the chairman went as far as pleading with them that they should not do anything to undermine the government, that they must make sure the right thing is done. And between me and you as a journalist, is this such person supporting the government? So that is why today he went as far as calling the press. And that is why we are unveiling what it's all about to the press, so that the press will know the truth, so that the whole world will know the truth and know the intervention of the National Assembly. Because we have the able leadership that will be reaching out to the people and doing what is right to make sure Nigerians get it right.
Further to what my honorable colleague had mentioned, the committee had received reports of other illicit, ill issues that are germane to the health of our children in Nigeria. What are these reports? One, that the Nafdac had recalled a number of Benylin cough syrup for children, of which the committee wrote to the DG to come forward and explain to us the method of recall. And with that, we can also now bring up the issue of the communique on the alleged lifting of the ban. That someone was not obeyed. Further, the committee also wrote, when we received the report that a multinational manufacturing company domiciled here in Nigeria, Nestle, that makes baby food products, that had been stated and accused for adding sugar to the baby food product. And as it is on the EU's recommendation that no atom of sugar should have been added or should be added to any sort of baby food product or formula, we wrote to the DG, to Nafdac, to come forward and answer what it is that they are trying to do about this. And these are more serious germane issues to the health of our children. But she refused to come and answer us and answer the Nigerians, because we are the voice of Nigerians. So when we look at these antecedents, we are here to say that obviously she is not working for the betterment of Nigeria. She is not working for the betterment of the people. And as where she sits as a DG, she feels that she is immune to the voice of Nigerians, to the legislative arm. That cannot continue.
Sorry, I'm directly from the House. Is the committee contemplating of taking any action after this press conference?
Yes, the committee has contemplated, and we are going to move further up the line to make sure that she comes and answers Nigerians. Nigerians want to know, why is it that you have refused to obey the House? Why is it that you have refused to obey this resolution? So we are going to take it further. We are going to continue to push. And even as it is within this press conference, we further summon her that she needs to come and address Nigerians so we can be able to have a more peaceful tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we can do a cutting.